I am Jim Fitzgerald, a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt and Innovation Master, and I'm going to discuss what makes Toyota so successful and how you can too. If Toyota isn't the best run company in the world, it is among the best. Toyota was also one of the best companies in the 1960s. How do they do it year after year and with changeover of leadership and workforce? Any company can do this also, but it is not easy or fast. Let's take a look at how we get our information about Toyota. Womack, Ono, Jones, Roos, Shingo, Deming, Leiker, Rother, Ross. These are all esteemed authors and very smart people. They are the experts in their field. Most are American and some are Japanese. They have given us a wealth of books that give us an in-depth view of how Toyota runs their company. All are extremely smart representatives of their fields. Their writings are thorough and full of important, applicable knowledge. They each contribute expertise on the Toyota production system. Let's look at what they have taught us. These are the operational activities that the previously listed authors have laid out for us. They are listed in many Toyota production system explanatory graphics. Every one of them is an important activity and every industry will benefit from using them. I will go through them quickly. Standard work is a documentation of a work procedure. Toyota has individuals post this at their workstation facing out. Value stream is a system view of the company adding value to a product or service. Pull is a system that creates lean flow and delivers products when ordered. Just-in-time is a part of pull that connects back to suppliers, thereby including them in the process. Automation with a human touch means automation must integrate seamlessly into the existing process and operate logically. Ridding your processes of non-value added activities is MECA. Why make effort to do something that is not useful? And-on represents the concept that everyone has a responsibility to halt the process to interrogate the cause of a defect. Lastly, error-proofing is the concept that the work setup should not allow failure. All of these concepts and much more are in the books. Does it include everything? No. They are missing an important component. It may be the most important component that gives Toyota their advantage. How come these authors are not documenting the real key to success? Imagine visiting a foreign company where your language is not spoken. How well would you be able to pick up subtleties and nuances? Each of these authors studied a part of the Toyota production system and saw obvious characteristics that were worth documenting. All of this is useful and moves companies ever closer and closer to their own production system. However, once you have implemented all of these capabilities, do you have a production system rivaling Toyota's? No, because the single most important capability was too subtle to see. This is something that glues all the other capabilities together. Let's discuss this next. The single greatest advantage that Toyota has is culture. Not Japanese culture, but a culture of greatness. They are not the only company that has done this, but they do put their own special brand on it. They have built their process of continuous improvement into their culture. The advantage they have is clear. One way to look at it is, if every CEO has knobs they can turn, these knobs are different sizes and have different sources. Wouldn't it be great to be able to turn the employee knob up to full blast? That is Toyota's real secret. Toyota started off as a small company in a very competitive market with limited resources. They had the wisdom to know what they needed to do to achieve excellence. The right culture will propel your company into the future also. Toyota uses their culture as a competitive differentiator specifically in two areas, what they call Kata and 5S. Kata is about improvement and 5S is about organization. Do you want a continuous improvement capability that creates a competitive advantage, engages your most valuable resource, and takes you towards accomplishing your business goals? Then do what Toyota does. Drive the improvement concept into your culture. The best thing that you can do to create business growth is to engage every employee in the effort. The two aspects of Kata sound simple. They are improvement and coaching. Improvement Kata is the improvement process. Coaching Kata is the methodology of coaching a mentee through the improvement process. Kata may seem simple, but it is not. Implementing it right requires company commitment, involvement, and broad corporate expertise. Expertise is spread by osmosis. Toyota generally says it takes 10 years to develop a coach. Of course, some people may learn quickly and others may never learn. The advantage of this improvement methodology is the sheer volume of directed improvements that come from it. As an example, Toyota receives 1.5 million improvement ideas a year. That averages out to one improvement idea per employee per quarter. But that is only half the advantage. The other half comes from the fact that the Kata methodology directs improvement towards a vision. So those 1.5 million improvement ideas were directed. Companies often look at continuous improvement as a bolt-on project, or worse, look at projects as continuous improvement. A project gives you a one-time gain. A real continuous improvement program gives you continuous gains. 5S may not seem a big deal, but if applied over a whole company, it would generate some real quantifiable value. Here is a quick overview of 5S. Sort. Keep handy what you need and remove the rest. Set in order. Arrange what you use in the easiest to use configuration. Shine. Keep your area clean. Standardize. Have everyone use the same components. Sustain. Keep 5S going and don't backslide. This occurs when 5S is part of the culture. At the crux of Toyota's success is their culture. Toyota is not unique in this strategy. They are not the only company we know of that wins because of their culture. Apple, like Toyota, does not focus on short-term gains but looks into the future. This enables product superiority. Southwest Airlines treats their employees so well that their employees create a competitive advantage for them. That is part of their culture. The secret of the Toyota production system is their culture. And the secret benefit of their culture is their continuous improvement methodology. This methodology transcends CEOs and more than any other solution Toyota has brought us, stands as the real competitive differentiator. The time for you to start is now. The biggest hurdle is corporate indifference. Indifference will come tumbling down once benefits start rolling in. Harness the power of culture and use this continuous improvement methodology for any industry. I am Jim Fitzgerald, a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt and Innovation Master. Contact me when you're ready to start this journey.